Hey guys, welcome back to yet another episode of It's About Time. So right about maybe approximately now, my partner in crime Drew is probably embarking on his cruise with his wife and mother-in-law to Bermuda. Looking forward to seeing hopefully some nice footage, whatever he has planned on that. But in the meantime, we have another episode to do here on land. Anyways, in Drew's last video, he issued me a little bit of a challenge. Was for, I guess, me to pick out a watch for him to wear for a week and review, and for him to pick out a watch for me to wear and review for a week. So, the watch that I chose for him, originally, let's just say this. By the way, I do accept the challenge. I don't, shy away from things like that. So what I wanted to say was that the watch that I originally chose for him was a Zenith, like El Primero XXL chronograph or something like that. Anyways, I think the watch, it was pre-owned. It was around $5,600 on eBay. Drew didn't want to take the risk in getting that watch and having something happen to it, for a week, which I can understand, although I wanted to choose a watch, that had the metal strap and the return policy and stuff, so he didn't want to do that one. Just saying. I'm not mocking him or making fun of him or, putting him down for it or anything. Just want to clarify that. But I just wanted to, that's the watch that I want to see him wear. That's a watch that I know that he has never owned, a brand he's never owned. I really wanted to put him out of his comfort zone just a little bit for a week. So, unfortunately unsuccessful. The watch that he will be wearing, this is one that he found. It's a Bell & Ross. I don't know. It's somewhat of an ugly thing. I don't even think it has a date. It's the square watch. I think it's got, like the reddish, orangish, markers and hands and stuff. I don't know. It's like 44 millimeters. It's pretty large. So he's going to be wearing that, I guess, for a week and reviewing that. And the watch, I guess, he chose for me. I don't know. I could personally care less about it personally. But, I'm still up for the challenge, so I'm going to wear it. It is I guess, one of his Rado Diastars or something. I'm praying to God it's, an automatic, quartz, whatever. I don't care. So anyway, so that's the little challenge breakdown. I wanted to give you guys the update because I know that I haven't done a video in a while, especially since he did his video issuing me the challenge. I didn't come publicly to accept it, so today I am accepting it. So what am I here for today, besides accepting his challenge, of course? Well, he can't be the only one issuing challenges around here now, can he? No. So, yesterday, I posed, I guess, a question, statement, whatever you want to call it, a discussion in one of the group's forums that I'm in, Properly Wound on Facebook. And I'm just reading off the computer. Here's what I posted. Agree or disagree? The mark of a truly great automatic / manual winding timepiece, quartz need not apply in this situation, is the movement, and in quote, or in parentheses, the engine of the watch. How accurate is it on a daily basis? How rugged it is, the changes it can absorb, etc. It's not necessarily about the complications it possesses, but rather how it masters good timekeeping under varying circumstances. I get they deviate, don't get me wrong, but the ones that deviate the least on average really are amazing machines. And this is something that, I've been thinking about a lot, especially considering, and, what's on the wrist, let's bring it to that. You guys know, it is the Hamilton khaki automatic, and that's actually a real nice view of it there. One of the better views you guys have had of it. I actually literally just reset it yesterday in the morning after, I think it was like 21 days or something like that, which is, let's be real, it's about 3 weeks here. What I do is I wait for my watches to get to be 1 minute fast, 60 seconds, and then I reset them. So I had reset this one like on September 7th, I believe that it was. Yeah, it was September 7th at around like 7:01 in the morning. And then I just literally reset it yesterday, again at 7:01 in the morning. So that was 7:14. That was like literally 21-ish days, which is just, let's be real here, that's like sickly unreal, kind of in a sense. And let's remember, this is not chronometer certified. It's not rated to be -4 +6 per day. It's not rated to be in any sort of tolerance of timekeeping. It's just a regular ETA movement, which is just a little bit more that impressive to me. So that's the question I posted. I mean, after wearing this one now for like literally every day for about 3 months, and even when I was in the watch store last week when I was working, I was thinking about the question. I'm like, that's truly the mark of an exceptional timepiece, really. It's not how much it costs. Let's be real here. It's not necessarily about the complications that it has. It's not about the name that it has on the dial. It's not necessarily about what it looks like. It's really about, what's inside. What's right in here? What's in here that really matters? Because, automatics and manual winds have so many different moving parts to them, and they deviate. They don't stay as accurate as quartz watches do. They really they really go either gain time each day or lose time each day. It's just which ones, under all different kinds of scenarios, whether it's position or it's temperature or activities that you're doing. Are you near the equator, further away from the equator? Literally, all those things, the magnetism of every day. Are you around, computers and electronics? Do all these things, really affect the watch or watches that you wear? So, sorry I've been rambling on for almost 8 minutes now, so let's get to this challenge here, okay? Here's my challenge to Drew, but really, I'm going to do something, and I'm going to open this challenge up, to every single one of you viewers also who are subscribers to this channel. Okay? Yeah. So, my challenge to Drew and to everyone else, including myself, I'm involved in this, of course, is to choose one timepiece, one watch. Doesn't matter what it is. It could literally, okay, I'm going to throw this out there. It could be any brand, any company, I don't care. As long as it has, of course, as long as you can wear it on your wrist. We're not talking about wall clocks here or anything else like that. Anything you can wear on your wrist, listen, if you want to choose a 55 millimeter, 60 millimeter watch, fine, go ahead, as long as you can wear it on the wrist. It doesn't matter. But the other thing is that, and this is the other part of it, it can't be a quartz watch. So quartz watches need not apply. If it has that dead second ticking hand, if it requires a battery or a solar cell or anything like electronic, it's not applying to this challenge here. So we're only talking about automatic, so ones that you could wind with the crown, or ones that are automatic, have the rotor wind with the movement of the wrist. Any sort of manual winds where you have to wind it up on a daily basis, doesn't matter. It just can't be quartz. It can't be anything electronic. It has to be strictly a mechanical piece. Okay? So here's the challenge, right? What Drew and I are going to do, and you guys follow along, at home, of course, with this, and we will, post all the results and the, the finer details as we go along. Here are the requirements of the challenge. Now, we must start and end at the same time, of course. That's key for this. The I guess the standard of timekeeping that we are going to use is the atomic clock. Both Drew and I have the Clock Sync app on our phones, the app. And you could also go online and go to like the official NIST, atomic timekeeping website, and obviously that's on there too. So that's the method of the timekeeping. There is no resetting of the watch. Like, you cannot go in and reset it. I mean, this part is a little bit like golf to a degree. It's your responsibility to kind of keep your own score a little bit and to be honorable about your word and your actions. But there's no resetting of the watch. Now you have to mark your results after each 24-hour period. Okay, each 24-hour period, you got to say what it gained or what it lost. So, like, for instance, first day, let's say, because for this watch, I did this one today. It was plus, I think, around 2.5 seconds. And, you got to say whether it's like 2 or 2.5 or like 3. Like, it can't be like, it's, you don't have to make it a quarter. Like, if it's, over it, just say it's a half. Fine, whatever it is. But each 24-hour period. So let's say for mine, today mine was 2.5. Let's just say 2.5. The next day, you go based off of that result. So it's 2.5 that day. So let's say it's 2.5. The next day it gains another 3. So that's 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. That's plus 5.5. So you got to keep track of each 24-hour time period, almost like in succession, like add or subtract from where you were, right? And then after charting those results, it'll bring us to the average over a 1-week time period, which is going to be 168 hours. That's what it translates to in hours. And during the day, there's not going to be like a minimum like wear time. I mean, again, this is part of the gentleman's part of the challenge, a little bit part of your word is that you just got to keep it going. Can't stop. Most of these watches have like a 38 to 42 hour power reserve. So if you wear it for, let's say, around 8-ish hours a day at least, with halfway decent motion, it's not going to stop. That's the whole point of having a automatic and a mechanical. As long as you keep wearing it, it keeps going. And like I said, this could be any watch from any brand. I don't care. I'm actually issuing this challenge to Drew. But again, all the viewers could get in on this. These are the requirements, okay, that I have come up with. And if you guys are going to do this at home, not a problem. We'd love to hear from you guys. You guys could post your comments in the section below for us. I think it would be kind of cool to get a lot of people involved. Now, if you guys are going to get involved at home, let us know what brand, what kind of watch. You guys could even post pictures. Tell us the model number, what kind of movement it has. It took me forever to think about that one. So anyways, that is my challenge. This video went on for way longer than I thought it was going to go on. But anyways, that's my challenge to Drew. So Drew, I accept your challenge. I'm hoping you accept mine. I think that this will be good. The watch that I'm thinking, I guess I'm going to call his watch out a little bit now, although I could be wrong. He could choose any watch. I am challenging him right now to choose the best watch in his collection, because guess what? This bad boy, let me tell you something. For $314 for a Swiss watch, a Hamilton khaki automatic, I really do think that this watch would hold up just about as good as almost any one of his watches. And he has a collection that ranges from Jaeger-LeCoultre, JLC, whatever, to Omega, to Breitling, to Rolex, to Oris, to Dorado. The list can go on and on. He has literally an army of, like, an arsenal or whatever it is. But to me, at the end of the day, like I said, you guys, I found my watch. This thing is ridiculously like amazing. So whichever watch he wants to wear, my guess, based off of conversations I've had with him, I think it would be down to two, at least in my opinion. His Diamond Omega Constellation, or maybe one of the Rolexes. I'm not sure. It's 1987 Rolex. I know he has two. He has a 2005 Samaritan, I believe, the two-tone, and the 87 Rolex, which he just put the turnograph style bezel on it, which looks pretty cool. So anyways, so that's my challenge, Drew. I really hope that you accept it, and I think that this one will be really interesting and so much fun. Again, that's, in my opinion, that's the truly mark of a great automatic piece. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to me, rambling on a little bit more than I should have, which I normally do. Please, guys, like the videos, subscribe so you're the first to get all the new content. Leave your comments in the section below. Let us know what you guys think, and if you guys want to join and everything, not a problem. I want to issue this challenge to you guys, the viewers, and the world, but more importantly to Drew, because him and I are the ones who somewhat fuel this channel a little bit. Going into work a little bit later into the watch store. I was actually, reason why I haven't done a video in a while, just to let you guys know, Drew knows this, I was really sick with a severe cold, real bad ear infection, real bad sinus infection. Like, I couldn't even breathe. I sounded like, I had been, no offense to the people that smoke out there, but I sounded like I had been smoking for like literally like 30 years. My voice was so bad. It was all in my throat and everything. Had a terrible fever of like 101. But anyways, I'm back. And yeah, I wanted to make a video and say hi to all you guys out there. Miss you all. Hopefully you guys missed me. Maybe a little bit. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of It's About Time. And we look forward to seeing Drew's next episode from somewhere on a ship or in Bermuda. Who the hell knows? As long as the weather's nice and he does kind of a cool episode. And then I look forward to seeing a response video from him about this video. And also, be sure to check out his challenge video coming up about him wearing the Bell & Ross and me wearing the Rado Diastar. Which one, I don't know. Quartz automatic, who the hell knows. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.